Alright, good day everyone. So we are going to be going into Power BI today. So open your Power BI desktop software. So let's wait for it to load. Alright, so Power BI, we use Power BI for data visualization, create interactive dashboards. Okay, we use it to create we use it to do basically to connect KPIs. You know what KPIs are? Your key performance indicators, the main stuff that you need in your analysis. All right. So today we are not going to be starting from scratch. Remember, we already have we already have Excel we are working with. We already have a cleaned data. So that's the clean data we are going to be working with. So you click on Excel workbook because we are working with Excel. And you can work with so many other things, even SQL servers. So click on Excel workbook. So it's going to load you your file manager. Okay. So the file manager, I'm going to choose based on what we have done. Click on this. I'm going to open this. I'm just I don't know what you save your own Excel as. You see what I mean? That was what I saved. The project we worked on, the stuff we worked on. That's it. So you are going to see things like this because what we worked on. Remember, we had our raw data, we had our report, our summary, our table, our clean. We have cleaned data. Okay, we have cleaned data. Every one of us we cleaned our data, and inside our um sheet we have clean data, right? So click on clean data. You're going to see the preview of I don't want to move this to the right so that email will not show and they will flag it. All right. Okay. So ensure you tick this stuff here and click on load. So when you click on load, it's going to take few seconds and you see some the schema will load, blah, blah, and the like. So mind you, after the Power BI stuff, we are going to learn some other things outside of the class that the schemas are synchronizing. Um, all the data stuff will be loaded. So watch out for this for this right hand side. This is where you will see your loaded data, loaded cleaned data. This before it you can see visualization. This is where we choose either card, different kind of charts, geometric stuff, bar charts and filters and the like. Now our data is done loading. So you can see here the name is clean. I have not tried this. Okay, so the name is clean data. So just click on this drop down. You will see all of this, all the head sections in your data. You see all of them here. Okay, so see this section, your filter might be open. It might be like this. So know that you can close and open all of this when you want. Okay, you can close and open them. Okay, and this zoom in and out. I want to zoom out so that okay. Let me see. Let me zoom out to 50. So now for creating your dashboard, we're going to create a dashboard. You see this rectangular box here. This box is the structure of is the how would I put the layout of our dashboard. Okay, you cannot put anything outside of the box. So we just have a page to put all we need to add, all we need to put. Is that clear? All right. So the first thing we need to do is that we want to add header that we will write something and do what we want to do. So what you do is come to insert. You see all of this, but come to this text box. Click on it. So immediately click on it, you will see some grid lines coming up Let me undo that. Okay. If you come to view, if you come to the view section, um you will see grid line, you will see all those things. So we need this grid line sha. Okay, so stay on that. So when we come to insert and we click on um this text stuff, you're going to see this white text stuff out. So now you can edit it how you want, can move it. Now for me, I'm going to be using the grid line as guide. Okay, I don't want it to be too big, so something like this is okay for me. All right, something like this is okay. You can justify yours to cover, to meet perfect justification. Well, for me, this line to this line is okay. This is general line they had, I don't know. So inside it, you will see a pointing. You can click anywhere outside of the box. Okay, we'll come back inside the box. You see a pointing cursor there. You just name it student performance dashboard. Student performance dashboard. Then highlight it, control A. Then you can increase the size to, let's say, 28. You can make it bold if you want, and here you center it. Okay, you center it. All right, so now still in, while we are inside this text box, you can see this section here down. You have format text box. If you come out, it return to, if you click outside, it return to visualization. Okay, come inside back, it return to format text box. So when I say format text box, I want to bold in it. When I say format text box, you can change the background color. You can change the background color and the likes. Okay, so let's work on this so that I just show you some stuff. If you want to change background color, always look for effect. So come to effect, you can see background color is on, ensure it is on. So change the background color to something that's to black, right? Let me choose this. And something is look childish. That color is a childish color. You know the same thing. All right. So we choose a background color. No need for anything again. What about the text color? You can see that you can play with the text color over here. Okay. Just come here. Um, click on the drop down and choose white. Then it won't work. Ensure you come here and you highlight it. Then you click on white. Okay. Highlight it and then you choose your white color. So the color will be white. Then click outside of the box. So you have created the head section of your uh, dashboard. So it's just more like you are editing. All right, you're just trying to, you're editing. All right. So now, there are other stuff. If you come to view section, you will see a drop down where you can choose a template. Okay, you can see that it's colored your stuff automatically. So you can choose your template. You can even choose others that have colors already. You can choose this and work. Anyone you choose, just do it. But let's work with the white. Where's my stuff? With this as. Okay, I just want to show you. Now let's create our um KPI, key performance indicator. So the first KPI we're creating is total score. All right. So come here to the visualization. Click on card. Card is the one that has this 1 2 3. Click on card. So you will see a long card appearing. You can edit it, and I'm going to be editing mine with 2 boxes. So you get just 2 boxes, and let me arrange the lesson. Mm, should it be this long? I'm coming on. I want to see if it is this long, then we might not have space for other thing, and it cannot be that short. Okay, so let it be like this, but ensure that the horizontal is two boxes, and so you can finish doing all your card, all your stuff before you start arranging. But let me just pardon me to do stuff like this. All right, so we have a card. What do you want to use the card for? We want to check how many students do we have. And remember, when you want to check how many students, you use the student ID, right? So you come to your data section. So there are two ways to do this. Is either you click and drag the student ID to this place, but the one I will advise is click and drag the student ID into this value here. You can see this value stuff. Click and drag it inside. When you have done that, this thing is doing shakara because my data is on. So when you have click and drag your student ID here, you will see STU, or you might see under thing. We don't want that. Okay, so click on this drop down icon and click on count. We want to count the students. All right, so you can see that the count of the students is 171 and it's showing us stuff. So let's edit our card quickly because we've been working with 4 KPIs and we are going to be creating 4 cards. So how do you edit this card? Because it's just looking white. Okay, so click on the card, come to this format your visual, click on it. Okay, so under visual you can edit your text. Anytime you want to edit your text, look for call out, this call out here, click on it, then you can use this stuff to scroll down. Okay, scroll down, so you will see layout, padding, value, label. So what's our value in this card? Our value is what? 171. You can say you can off them and on them. Okay, now for this label bar, I want you guys to remove the label. Just remove the label. You're going to add it. Just know what are we doing in this card. We are counting the total student, right? So we are going to name the card total student. But let's edit the value. So click on the value, it will drop down. Then you can increase the size to 28. So the text will be increasing. Then ensure you center it. Okay, it is centered, and if you want to bolden it, you bolden it. Okay, so we are done with the text. So if you want to change the background, you come to general and you look for what effect. But before we do change the background, our title, you on your title, then you give it a title, call it total student, right? Okay, anything you type here will be visible there, and ensure you center it also. Come here and click center. Then you can leave the title. Now go to effect. Effect is for the background, so choose background color. So let's say we are choosing this. Is that color okay? Which color did we even choose before? Is black okay? Or this? So any color sha. Okay. So you can see that we choose a color and our text is not showing. So you go back to the title. Click on, ensure you click on the card. Go back to the format your view. Go back to the title. Then we change the title color to be white. Okay, so that we'll be able to visualize it, we'll be able to see it, something like this. All right, so we are going to do others. So if you have time, you can recreate your card, but we are having 4 cards, we are doing 4 cards. Okay, all you just need to do, just come and click on card. Yeah, any card that will come will take the shape of the previous one. So you get, that's for card, but at the same time you can copy this one so that you don't go through the stress. So let me undo this card. What's wrong? Because my data is under device login. When you're doing it, don't on your data. It works with our data. Did I undo? the color. Okay. Now just right click on this card, scroll on copy and click on copy visual. Okay. Then press Ctrl V to paste it. Then shift this card to fit another grid. You can see that it's fitting the other grid, right? For this card, we are going to be using average score. So quickly come to your visual, change your title to what? Average score. Once the KPI for average score. Okay. Mind you, this your stuff. You know that you can increase the size, right? In case it is small in your eyes. So how do we do the average score? Average score, we are going to get it from total score, right? So come to this value here, remove this count of students. Remember I copy the card. Remove this count of students, remove it, then carry total score and paste it inside. So it's going to be showing you 2K. No, click on this drop down and click average. Note that when you click on this drop down, you will see minimum in case you ask for minimum score, maximum score, how many score, the variance, the median. You know how to do that now. You just put your total score and choose which one you want to do. Okay, average score, median score, anyone you want to do. Just play around with it. So it's very easy. I just editing like I said. So let's do another one. So this one will be for past and student that passed, student that failed. So I'm going to copy again just because of time. If not, I've loved to design it again. Okay, so change the title quickly so that you don't do mistake. I am changing the title to what? Past students. Okay, so past students. So how do we do past students? How do we get the number of students that passed? Okay, um, mind you, I thought there explained to you that you can open and close all this stuff using these arrow icons. So we have a filter there also. Okay, we have a filter there. Sorry if I didn't mention that. All right, so how do we get our past students? Remove this average score first. Okay, remove the average score. Then for your past students, take student ID because we want to count. Take student ID. Anytime you're working with student ID, what I say you should do? Take it, ensure that you take it to count. Okay, that's the count. Now we want to filter between student that passed with student that failed. And remember we have passed and failed inside result status. So you are going to filter your student number based on result status. So click on result status and drag it to this add data field here. Okay, underneath this count of student ID is on, just add it here. So it's going to show you all of this pass fail. So you click on pass. So it will show you how many students pass. If I ask you to do the one for fail, you just click on fail. Okay. So click on pass or click on fail. On check fail rather. So you have your pass, how many students passed. Then if we copy this, the next KPI we are doing is for students that failed. Okay. I'll copy this, I'll paste it, ensure it covers. Wow, the design is the shape is all right. Ensure it covers that range. And then failed students, for the failed students, just come to this filter, click on this student status that we put here, drop down, then just click on fail. So it shows just failed students. Okay, so this for a card. So the next video I want to break it here because of I don't want the video stuff. This is like the fourth time I'm making video, one issue or the other. So I'm going to pause it here and we do a part two. But submit this and get back to me. Let me see what you have done, which color you chose, and Esther might use pink. All right, so thank you very much. God, I beg. To do this, and the next one we're going to be working on charts and then little stuff, and that's all. All right. So thank you.